Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see linked list, union and intersection of list. We are given two linked lists. We have to find union of these two linked lists and intersection of these two linked lists. Okay, union is we have to collect all this data and whether it is in the first node or second node, we have to make a union of these, and then how to make a new list and send it to the call function. And intersection means you have to find out the common nodes. Here we can see 100, 100 and 400 and 500. These three are the intersection. So we have to make list of these nodes and we have to return a new linked list. So ultimately the union of these two is 100, 200, like this, 600. 6 nodes will be there, and for intersection there will be 3 nodes which are common nodes. And here is my code snippet to solve this problem. This is much easy problem and straightforward solution for this. For this I'm going to use set data structure, and we'll see how do we implement it. First I'll make union pointer and intersection pointer, and for traveling I need one union pointer and one intersection pointer, and for temporary traveling I need one temp pointer. Okay, and I need set. So set is to store the very unique data of this list, so I can make use of set. What I do is I make this second list, put it in one set, so that my all unique elements in the list 2 will be saved in the set, and then I iterate in the first list to go one by one and check whether this data is existing in that set or not. If it is existing in that set, then it is common to these two linked lists. So I make intersection pointer and I'll travel to the next, advances to the next, so that I can form one intersection list. Once that's done, I can make this first list also put it in that set, so that all the elements will become a unique one. So I can iterate in that set and make one new linked list. That is the union linked list. Okay, this is what it's written in the code. First one is I'm putting the list 2 into the set. That's why here you can see the temp is taken the value of n2 pointer. So n2 we are iterating using temp, and we'll put that data in the set, and then once it's done we assign that n1 to the temp, so that I can travel in the first list. And when I'm traveling, I'm checking whether that value is existing in that set or not in this if condition. And the first time when it is not at all there, that I say this linked list not yet initialized, then I'll initialize that pointer and that intersection list also, and I make a new one as a head node. Or else it is already existing, that I say intersection list is existing, I can travel to the next one. Before that I'll assign the values of those list node and then advances to the next. And this is for temporary, this list one's traversing. Okay, now once this intersection is done, I take the pointer from the end list to first one list and I assign to the temp, and I put all those values inside of the set, and then I iterate each and every element of that set. Here what we have followed, the same thing we'll follow for that union also. So first time union it is not existing, we create an head node with that and assign to the union pointer, and or else I'll create the node and assign to the PTRs and BTRs next, so that it advances to the next one. Ultimately I'll make a pair of union and intersect and I'll return to the main function. So we'll implement the same code in Visual Studio Code, and we'll find out whether this is right or wrong. Okay. Okay, now this is my importing statements, and this is node definition, and here is my driver class functions, and this is my main function. Here you can see two lists are there. One carries 0, 2, 6 and 8, and another one carries 1, 2, 6 and 9. Here you can see this 2 and 6 are common elements, so it's an intersection of 2 and 6 should print. Others you can see 0, 1, 2, 6, 8, 9, so it should print that data. Okay, now I'm going to return unpair, so pair of a list node pointer. I name this as union intersection. It expects two lists, so list node n1 and list node n2. Okay, in this I need 5 list node pointers, one for union, and that is also null, and one union pointer, that is null, and one for intersection pointer, that is null, and isecptr, that is also null, and one for temporary pointer. Initially we keep this as n2. Okay, now we create a set of integer to store that second one's set. We'll travel in that set, so until temp exists, and temp dot next, and you can insert that data as using insert function here inside of this temp data. Okay, once it's done, I take that n1 and I'll iterate that until that temp is existing in this one also. Temp equal to temp dot next if that set dot find that temp data is existing or not data. This is not equal to set dot end if this intersection is not at all there, so that time you have to give that as intersection, and isecptr new list node temp data, or else it's already there means you can just give isecptr equal to isecptr's next, that's also new list node temp data. Okay, now the intersection is done. Now I move back that to n1. I'll put the same thing in this set also. Set dot insert temp dot data, and temp equal to temp dot next. Once it's done, I have to iterate it. So for auto it, you can use set. Inside of it, if union is not there, then that time union ptr equals union new list node temp date this it, or else this union ptr equal to union ptr's next equals new list node. Here you can give this id. Once that's done, you can return it as pair of union and intersection isec format. Okay, now the coding is done. From here I have to make this call as x dot union intersection. I have to pass x dot head and y dot head. Have to give as auto v x dot print v is first and x dot print v is second. First list is union and second list is for intersection. So v dot second. Okay, here I declare the necessary pointers and then I make a set of second linked list, and I take n1 first list and I iterate it, and if the existing in that set I'll create an intersection. If it is there, then I can move it to the next. If it is not there, I'll initialize it. Yeah, then again I move to the n1 because the pointer of temp will stand at the end, so I'm have to initialize it to back to head, so that I initialized. Then while that first one temp is existing, I inserted that data, then I iterated in the set, and the same thing I have done for the intersection I did it for union also, and finally I'll return. Okay, and here I call those functions and make the results first and second. Okay, now we run this. Okay, here you can see 0 1 2, all these union elements are there, and in second line you can see this 2 and 6 are intersecting. Okay, test cases also passing. Hope you understood this problem. This is very easy and a simple solution, and hope you understood everything that I've written in these lines. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll meet in the next video.